Well, here we are. It's Monday, December 19th, 2022. I'm Larissa. It's my video diary. Got some time to kill here. Normally, I got something early on Mondays, but it's different today, and so I got to kill a little bit of time. What am I doing? Working with a hired gun. Working on a project. Here I am. I was hoping I would be ready for Christmas, but I didn't start early enough. That's fine. It's fine. So we'll see how things go, right? It's got some originals and some covers. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I just try to be comfortable, you know? Oh, my hair is so greasy. It needs washed. I didn't wash it today, right? I just rinsed it. Oh, it's at capacity. I don't know. Maybe I'll let it go until Christmas and become butterhead. One time in high school, I quit washing my hair. I did for like a month. I didn't wash it. That's why I was dating Andy Rewald. He told me, he's like, I'm not going to kiss you anymore if you don't wash your hair. Your hair stinks. He's like, it smells like butter. I was like, oh, okay. I just wanted to see how long I could go. And I wanted to see, like, what happened. Because, like, they say your hair gets to a point where it, like, seals itself, right? Like, my mom told me it was gross. She's like, it's gross. Greasy head. Oh, it's been about, I wash my hair now, like, every 3 days. Every 3 days. Yeah. So, I guess I'm going to have to wash my hair next time I get in the shower, huh? To wash my greasy hair. One time. It was around the time my clock, I had this clock, this wind-up clock that my dad made. It broke, right? And it was around the time when the clock broke. It was like after that. It was like a week after that or something. Anyway, I was saying rosary a lot at the time, right? And, like, I was saying rosary daily and not just, like, one decade, right? I was, like, saying the whole fucking rosary, right? Why is it the fucking rosary? Yeah, so I was like saying, all the mysteries, right? And anyway, I hadn't slept in a number of days, and, like, that's all I did was say rosary. I was saying rosary around the clock. For a few days I did. It was like, for like 3-4 days I said rosary nonstop. Only like stopped to go to the bathroom. And I didn't eat anything, and I didn't drink anything. So for like 3 days. Didn't eat anything, didn't drink anything. Just went to the bathroom, said rosary. And that's when the clock broke. And then, like, I don't know, like I said, a couple weeks I hadn't slept, and I was just exhausted. It was a really hard time. It was a really hard time. It's when Omar's dad was dying. And, things were really bad. So I finally fell asleep. And when I woke up in the morning, it was like really weird. My head, it was like my head had erupted oil. Like, my hair, it looked wet. But it wasn't wet. Like, it was greasy. It was oil. I don't know where the hell this oil came from. It had to have come out of my head. And the thing that was really weird about it is, like, there was none on my pillow. My pillow was totally clean. I had changed the sheets. I had changed the sheets that night, the night before I'd gone to bed. Was that when Omar had left? I think I was alone. No, it wasn't when this was before Omar left. This was before Omar left, because Heath wasn't living with us. Anyway, yeah, this was the beginning of very early on when his dad was diagnosed. Anyway, yeah, I woke up and my hair was just like all slicked down to my head, and it was greasy and oily, and I had to wash my hair like 4 or 5 times to get it out. I don't know where it came from. I don't know. I joked. I said, "Oh, it must be divine unction." Like, what am I queen of? Queen of the damned? I don't know. Damn, queen of the damned if I know. Oh my god. I don't know. Yeah. I woke up, big old greasy head. It was the first time I'd slept in weeks. I've been saying rosary for... I always have my rosary with me. You never know. You never know when you're going to need it. I used to say rosary all the time. I used to go weekly to rosary service. Yeah, I did. I used to. And I used to say rosary at home every day. I used to. I don't anymore. I mean, I do say it sometimes, but I don't say it every day anymore. And I kind of save it for when it's powerful. Rosary's really, really powerful. I don't know. I don't just say it though anymore. I say it when there's something really troubling me. I feel very troubled, and then I say it. Sorrowful mysteries. The luminous mysteries. Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo, Santa Madre de Dios. Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo, Santa Madre de Dios. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús. Dios te salve, María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo, Santa Madre de Dios. Santa María, ruega por nosotros, pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Dios te salve, María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo, Santa Madre de Dios. Hazme instrumento de tu paz. I don't know. I used to pray for that all the time. Different understanding of what Christ's peace is, though, these days, right? Not sure if that's something I want to pray for or not. I've had people give me a sign of peace and then stab me in the back. Family members, huh? Give you a sign of peace and then attack you. So I don't pray for peace of Christ anymore. I do pray. Teresa the little flower, Not Teresa of Avila, Teresa Little Flower. She said, pray without ceasing. Was it her? Or was that Teresa of Avila? I don't know. I've read both their stuff. Teresa, whatever. Oh, was that Mother Teresa? Oh, God, my greasy hair. Grease ball. I'm a grease ball. Make your life an offering to God. The Carmelites talk about, right? I used to feel like maybe I regretted not going in a convent when I was offered that by that priest when I was a teen. I was 14. The priest approached me. Told me I could study anything I wanted and live and work anywhere in the world I wanted. I was 14. I told him I wanted to be a priest, and he laughed at me. I said I didn't want to be a nun. I said, I'd like to be a priest. I don't want to be a priest anymore either. Technically, I have a license to perform ceremonies. Technically, I have a title. Technically, I am Reverend Larissa. Technically, I am. I have a license. Ordained through Rose Ministries in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I have performed some ceremonies. I have. But even that, I don't know. I don't want to count myself among those who call themselves clergy, right? I have a little card. I have an ID card and everything. I do. I'll have to dig it out of my wallet sometime. I have a certificate. I have the formal license. I have a title. I could set up tax-free enterprise if I said I was setting up a church, but I think that's a cheating way of doing things, right? And as involved as religious organizations are in lobbying in this country, I think churches should have to pay their goddamn taxes. Give to God what is God and to Caesar what is Caesar's. And they're messing in Caesar's business a whole lot these days, aren't they? Every goddamn one of them. Let them be accountable. Let them be accountable for all the money they collect in that fucking basket every Sunday. However many passes they send it through. Let them be accountable for that. If they're going to put their money into lobbying and mess with that shit, right? Catholic Charities and any of the rest of them. Pay your goddamn taxes then. Pay your goddamn taxes. Broke bread once with a woman who was excommunicated. I did. I don't remember her name. And there aren't that many people, but she's formally excommunicated. She got the letter in the mail from the Pope in Latin telling her she was excommunicated. Evidently, she and a priest were working closely on some like charities, is what she explained to me, stuff, and they fell in love, and they had an affair, and he ended up, because it's a boys' club, it's all a boys' club, he renounced the affair and said it was, wrong, and she refused to renounce the affair because they were still in love, and he had told her that. She told me that he had told her that he was still in love with her, but that, he was choosing the church because he had already taken those vows, and she was like, she said that, they had said to each other that, having now found this relationship with each other, that she saw that, you didn't have to be celibate to serve God and to live God's purpose, right? That you could be a married person, right? This is the argument, like in the church, and they don't allow the priests to get married and stuff, and they don't allow nuns to or women to be priests and stuff. It's all bullshit. It is. It's all bullshit. It's all sexist bullshit. Yeah. And she said he was just spineless. He was spineless and wouldn't stand up to the hierarchy of the church, of the other priests, and tell them that, he could still be a priest and be in love, have a wife. Right? Orthodox priests get married, and I think, was it the Episcopal priests get married? Did they get married? Not all Christian priests are celibate the way the Catholics are. Not all. Right? Oh, they say they're fucking celibate, and then they go sexually abuse children. Oh, they sexually abuse women too. Oh, they do. Oh, they do. They abuse women and children. Yeah. Yeah. You know who I don't feel bad for are the adult gay men who fuck priests. I don't feel bad for them one goddamn bit. They get all kinds of special privilege in church. Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah. So. Working on it. I got my Zills with me today. Gotta be zilly. Zilly. Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I played them. I used to play them in church. I did, in the choir. Mm-hmm. I mean, it just punctuated things. I wasn't playing the castanillas or anything, I wasn't dancing with them up on the altar or anything. But I did. I used them. Ding! Now and then. Mm-hmm. It was controversial, it was. Because I did dance with them. Just not at church. Right? Mm-hmm. Lonely hearts will wander, and idle minds will scheme, but idle hands will do the devil's work. Broken hearts will ponder, while simple minds will bleed, but idle hands can never hide their dirt. There was a man who loved a lovely lady, whose righteousness was known across the land. He made a plot to make her life seem shady, so he could play the knight who lent a hand. Lonely hearts will wander, and idle minds will scheme, but idle hands will do the devil's work. Broken hearts will ponder, while simple minds will bleed, but idle hands can never hide their dirt. The woman was wise to what the man was planning, decided to bide her time and lend him rope. And when he was bound by his own evil doing, she cut her end, destroying all his hope. Oh, idle minds will wander. But idle hands will do the devil's work. Broken hearts will ponder, while simple minds will bleed, but idle hands can never hide their dirt. No, idle hands can never hide their dirt. Idle hands can never hide their dirt. I wrote that. It's called Idle Hands.